that's what you got to think about. A lot of times, a thing may get old to you. It may not make sense anymore. And it's like, you feel like you need to move on. You feel like it's time for something different. It's time for something new. Because you feel as though you have now accomplished the task. You have now did everything that it's required to do. And so when you talk about accomplishing the task in a thing, that just means the duties that was explained to you on how to do this specific job, you have now completed it. You have now mastered it. So now it's starting to get boring to you. It's starting to feel old. It's starting to feel like you need to find something else. You need to find something new. But the question I want to ask you, even though you completed the task, did you fulfill the purpose? And that's what most people don't think about. You ready to move on. You ready to find something new. You ready to change your season. But God wanted to keep you in what you're in. Not because the task is not complete, but simply because the purpose has not been fulfilled. And so, because the purpose has not been fulfilled, even though the task is complete, you have to stay in it. You have to endure. You have to persevere. And I know it's getting boring. I know it's getting old. I know it feels like you're going through motions. You pacing yourself. I know it feels like, why am I here? I'm wasting my time. I don't want to do this anymore. Because I've already done it. It's time for something more challenging. It's time for something more different. It's time for something more that I can accomplish. I'm lowering myself. You feel like that. And that's just your mortal mind. That's just your corner mind talking to you. But that does not mean that's the reality of your situation. So you feel like you need to just drop it. I'm wasting my time. This is not for me anymore. But you never thought about the reason why you in it is because you haven't fulfilled the purpose. So you have to remember, before you leave a thing, before you quit, before you move on, ask yourself, even though I completed the task, did I fulfill the purpose initially and why I was in it? And if the purpose is